that the reason that it is important to provide a third option in this scenario is that we look at RINOs like Chris Sununu, and they have, the first run-in I had with him was I was working with the New Hampshire GOP last year on the anti-critical race theory bill for schools, the divisive concepts bill. In the state of New Hampshire, we were actually the very first state in the country to introduce a bill on a state level to prohibit the teaching of critical race theory and divisive racist concepts in schools. I was extremely excited about that. I thought that that was absolutely the direction we needed to go in. I've spent the last 2 years of my life fighting back against the indoctrination that's been going on in the public schools, and so New Hampshire was at the forefront of this. Well, what happened was that Chris Sununu and the Republican Party pretty much destroyed and watered down that bill. And he did it to pander to the Democrats. And this is the #1 reason why I do not believe that we should trust Republicans in this office any longer. This bill was beautiful, the way it was written in the House of Representatives. It was beautiful. It covered all of the bases to actually prevent the teaching of critical race theory in the classroom. When it got to the state Senate, Chris Sununu worked with his Republican cronies, John Formello and State Senator Jeb Bradley, to water down the bill and to take out a key provision that absolutely still leads to critical race theory being taught in New Hampshire schools today. They took out one important provision, which is that teachers cannot teach that America is a fundamentally racist country. They took that out of the bill. That is the way that they're teaching critical race theory in the classroom in New Hampshire. Once you are able to teach that America is a fundamentally racist country, you are able to teach the 1619 Project as part of the curriculum, and yes, they are doing that in New Hampshire. You are able to teach equity instead of equality, which equity is a fundamentally Marxist concept that leads to equality of outcomes rather than equality of opportunities. So those elements are still taught in the classroom today, and it is not because of the Democrats in this state. It is entirely and exclusively because of the Republicans not having the backbone to stand up and do the right thing when it was an option for them to do it.